Good morning. It's I think it's about 7:58. My God, this stream's so late. Oh my gosh, I've gotta put the milk and cream away. Hi. Oh my gosh, he's starving. Oh my gosh, I feel like I barely slept. I'm trying to think if she's like take a nap or just pound down some coffees. She has to go out. We're gonna have some leftover pasta here. Probably like not even heated up. Probably just throw some hot sauce on it. Okay, oh my gosh, I'll feed him. I'll eat this. I'll take her outside. Figure out if I'm gonna take a nap or not. All right, you wanna go outside? You feel like going out in the freezing cold? Yeah? You ready? All right, glad to hear it. Hey, it's 1:19. We're having a chill day so far. I just recorded a reaction video, edited it, and uploaded it, which means that I still have to work on editing and uploading the Vlogmas that has to go up later today. So lots ahead of me. And then I have to actually start, filming some stuff for today's Vlogmas. I think I'm gonna be cooking something. It is snowing right now. Give it a little tap so you can see. It's, as you can see, sticking on the ground. The ground is frozen this morning. I noticed as I took Holly out, like it's, crunches when you walk on it. So that would explain it sticking there. It's not sticking on the roads or anything, or the driveway or anything like that, so that's good. Because Jamie has to get home still, obviously. I don't think there's any kind of expectation for any pile up of snow or anything. Just wanted to show that off. It's very exciting. So, actually, you have to go out. I don't think this is gonna be your first experience with snow, because she's like 2 or something. And I'm sure she's experienced before, unless she hasn't. Maybe she just never went outside or something. It's hard to really tell with her. But is at least going to be one of her few experiences with it, I'd imagine. So, yeah, she'll be fine, right? Let's see. Okay, I was just going to take her outside real quick, but I figured, I'm sure Jamie would like me for me to take some pictures of her in the snow, so I had to get her fancy little winter coat on her, like she's ready to go pick up a peppermint mocha latte from Starbucks. More like puppermint mocha, am I right? Ooh, a little slippery on the stairs. Gonna have to do something about that. What do you think, Allie? Interesting or no? I'm trying to get her reaction. What do you think of all this? All right. Go ahead. Check it out. Enjoy. Oh, your face so good. Hey, it's later. It's 5:01. Gonna show you how I make my air fryer fries the lazy way. Okay, you excited for that? Let's see, what do we need? Potatoes. We need colander, chef's knife, cutting board, dish towel, paper towels, trying to minimize, you'll see, I like to just minimize as many things, steps of the process as possible. Let me explain. So you can look up, you may have already tried this, you look up recipe for air fryer fries, and it's like really depending on what you want, it changes a lot. Like the probably like most effective way, but it's also a lot of work, is like, well, the goal is to reduce oil, right? That's why you have an air fryer, to use less oil than like actually frying stuff. So, you doing okay here? You're getting very ticked off that you're locked in the kitchen with me? I know. So, what some recipes will say is like, you cut up them all into the fry shapes, whether you want to use a mandolin or whatever. I don't like getting a mandolin involved, because that's a whole nother thing to clean, and it can be a big pain, and it's just not always the most effective thing. So like, it's like if you want really thin fries, like shoestring or whatever, they say like, oh, you gotta cut them real small and then like soak them in water for like at least an hour, because you want to get all the starch out and stuff. And then you got to dry it heavily. And it's like all these big processes just to try to get like a crispy fry. It ends up like, if you're really not using that much oil, it ends up being just like crunchy and not in the like crispy fried way that you want. So I go more for like a kind of like steak fry, almost more like a wedge almost. The easiest thing you can do with potatoes in the air fryer is wedges. It's really, sorry, I'm petting Ollie right now. Yeah, like wedges is the easiest thing. You just literally cut the wedges and just throw them in there. I guess you can rinse them if you want to, but I'm going to show you what I do that I find effective for, just because I'm really not trying to spend an hour making fries. Okay, that's the point of this. I'm trying to just do it in the shortest amount of time as possible and end up with a pretty good potato product. You're licking my hand. Why? Why you do that? Thank you. Little time saver. You can preheat your air fryer. I mean, it really only takes like a minute to really get up to like a decent temperature, so I'm not going to do it just yet, because I'm going to be cutting a lot of potatoes. Or, you know, I could start cooking the chicken nuggets. I'm probably gonna do French fries, vegan chicken nuggets, and like a vegetable, but I'm just gonna focus on the potatoes right now, honestly. Put a dish towel under your cutting board. It's the only thing that makes sense. You gotta stop it from moving around. Cutting potatoes, it can be dangerous because, and I'm not even gonna wash them before I cut them. Realistically, you should, but I'm just gonna wash them after I cut them. Sue me, I'm trying to save time here. It can get dangerous cutting potatoes. Look at the big potatoes out, because I'm making fries here. Okay, sorry. So like, the way that you gotta kind of cut them to start, because they wobble around, you really gotta like, just press down on them in a way where if you're not putting your fingers in the right position, it can be a big problem if it slips around. So, just don't get too much into a rhythm or whatever. I'm gonna cut off like the little end piece here. Any kind of weird bits on them I take off before I do this, even though once I cut them into the fries, you can kind of more easily see what little things you can snip off. But like this, like I kind of just put like a palm on top, just to get that first split. All right, there you go. Bunch of fries. I know they're very short, but Just try to get them like a similar, slightly similar width, you know, just so they cook evenly. These all have to get rinsed very heavily because they're covered in starch. That's all gonna just dry up and get crusty. Put some cold water on these, toss it around, good amount, just really rinse it all off. This is a good time to get this going probably. Oh, the number doesn't matter for the time. I put it maximum like 400 degrees. It's just air blowing on it anyway. I don't think the temperature really matters. I always put it at maximum. Also, we're trying to cook these as quickly as possible. Again, not trying to spend an hour making fries. This can get tricky. This is where the laziness comes into play. We want to dry this off. We want to dry these off real good. So I'm going to take the dish towel that I used underneath the cutting board, put it there, take a couple of paper towels, because again, really not trying to clean stuff. Put a paper towel on top of it, pour these on. To be a little more environmentally friendly, of course, just go ahead and use the dish towels, not the paper towels. I don't have that many dish towels, so gotta make do. Press, just trying to get all the moisture off of them now, as much as you can, really, just within reason here. Just press it down, turn it over, press again. Okay. Lost a few in there. I'm gonna make sure the colander's pretty dry and then put them back in there so I can toss them in a little bit of oil, minimal amount of oil, and then some salt. Grab by the corners. Helps try not to get the plant in there. I hold on to the damp paper towels for a little bit because you'll see. Olive oil. Oh, it would be nice if you could see. Great use for the damp paper towel. Get some of the oil off your hand. And so you know, as I said, usually the purpose of doing the air fryer is minimizing oil as much as possible. I got some kosher salt. I refilled this cheap ass table salt thing with some nice kosher salt. I like to put the oil on it in the colander because then any excess just drips off as well, you know. Okay, all the recipes for air fryer fries will tell you do small batches, and you know, shake it up every once in a while. We're doing the whole thing. Who has the time for multiple batches? This whole thing's going in this. Okay, well this is actually a lot. I don't know if this is gonna work anymore. This is a lot more than I usually put. We're gonna make it work though. Stick it in there. I'm just gonna check. I check every couple of minutes, especially to start, because you really want to get in there. Let me get like a wooden spoon. I'm gonna get in there with this wooden spoon or tongs. Tongs are good too if you're good with tongs. Just get in there every 2 or 3 minutes to start. Then once it gets going, I kind of check every 5 minutes or so. There's no like time. It's just I put a ton in there. It's just gonna take a while. Keep checking it, and that's it. You're just gonna see me check it, and then you know, see if they come out okay. There's a lot in there though, so we'll see. Oh yeah, when I was putting the salt on, feel free to put on like adobo. What else would you put? Like Old Bay, whatever spices, any crazy stuff you feel like putting on. I'm just having them plain. Dip them in some ketchup or something. Good way to tell if it's done. Just find the thickest one that you can, because those are the ones that obviously will take the longest to cook. Usually I wait for it to get a little browner on the sides, but I think these are different potatoes than I usually use. So nice and soft on the inside. There we go. Check that out. Pretty good, right? Still got all these left too. I'm just gonna put them in here just for the hell of it. It's not on anymore. You know, came out pretty good. Pretty good. Just need some dipping with it. You guys came out fine. All right, everyone, time again for the comments of the day. These are from Crazy Find in the P.O. Box, Vlogmas Day 8. Let's see what you guys had to say. We got Charmingly Awkward. OMG, we need a Willow cookie decorating competition. That's a good idea. I just gotta, I guess, find sugar cookie dough. Or I could figure out how to make it myself, but it'd be a lot easier to just pick up some dough pre-made. It's a good idea. Chicken Nuggets says, my cat has been loving these vlogs. He gets very excited when Holly or Dewey are on the screen. It's super cute. Glad to hear it. That's at least one person enjoying them, right? It's good to hear. Charmingly Awkward again. My dog turns into a potato when she doesn't want to leave the couch. She'll magically shift all her weight so she's heavier. Yeah, complete dead weight, right? Kate Zerwick says, I don't know if you ever watched Dragon Ball Z, but your hair's starting to look like Gohan when he was being trained by Piccolo. Yeah, kinda, guys. Thanks. Hannah McLaren, wish we could swap weather. I'm a winter gal and it's spring here, just full of hay fever and suspicion. Wow, suspicion, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the snow. Mary Cat in Vegas Hell says, OMG, Holly is so cute. Just love her winter sweater. Thank you. It's very luxurious, isn't it? Cheryl Johnson, comparing your knife skills to Kay. Good job. If only she would watch you cook before there's a bloodletting from her I don't want to occur. I just try to be careful, not get into a rhythm, you know? Sandra H, I'd absolutely love a cookie decorating vlog. True that, we're gonna have to do it. Gonna have to. Charmingly Awkward again. I can't with Holly's winter coat. She looks like she's ready for Starbucks. Andrea Hendricks, first comment, cringe. Oh, sorry. Sorry people didn't get to it quicker. No, I'm just kidding. Congrats on being the first comment. Sometimes some people view that as an achievement. Bonnie Howell, Holly's winter coat's adorable. Also, nice to know somewhere in the world someone's making Willow and Zach Christmas cookies a thing. True. Very grateful for that. Karina Staples, the soup looks good. I hope Kay got her notification. You're saying she should watch? Tater Tot, Holly's jacket is adorable and that pasta looked delicious, made me hungry looking at it. Yeah, it came out pretty good. Abby Butterfly, I wish I could think of something real to comment, but I just sit here like 1040. Let's see. Yeah, like that. Nice. Well, hey, thanks for watching anyway, and for the comment. And everyone be sure to comment down below on this one. Maybe it'll end up in the next one. I was just kind of sort by the top ones or whatever. And thank you for continuing to tune in to my Vlogmas. You're all lovely folks, and I'll see you tomorrow. WiLLo Davis out.